You know, I was in my hotel room yesterday watching that press conference, and I'm thinking, has there ever been a louder press conference crowd? I just want to say quickly before we bring out the stars, you know, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, but if this is not America's finest city, I have not been there yet. Thank you all for making it feel so goddamn festive here for UFC 319. We got the weigh-in coming up next hour, but as you know, we have 4 of Chicago's absolute finest UFC stars who are ready to share some time with you today. First athlete to the stage, born in Round Lake, Illinois. You know he always fought out of Johnsburg. UFC Hall of Famer, Clay the Carpenter Guida. All right, next man to the stage. A lot of people think one day he will be an undisputed UFC heavyweight champion. Born in Naperville, Illinois. Am I pronouncing that right? It's not Naperville, right? All right. Naperville, Illinois, won a JUCO national title at Harper College here in this great state as well. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, number 4 ranked heavyweight Curtis Blaydes. All right, also in the building here at Radius, born and raised in Chicago, Illinois until he was 12 years of age. This man is the former undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill. And perhaps no fighter on the roster bleeds Chicago, Illinois quite like this man. Born and raised in Chicago, he's got a law degree from the University of Illinois. The former UFC welterweight champ, remember the name, Belal Muhammad. I mean, fellas, before we get to the fan questions, how about your city, man? This is something else all week, Belal.
Bro, it's amazing. Chicago, they always show up, they show out. Tomorrow night, the fighters are going to put on a great show, but I love Chicago. How can you love this energy right here?
Jamahal Hill, good to be back here in the Windy City, or what?
Oh, yeah, man. It's always great to come back to Chicago, come back to my hometown. Nothing but love. This is crazy, you know. Hey, it's always passion and it's always energy.
And Curtis Blaydes, you know, when a lot of people think of Chicago UFC, you're the guy they think of. Gotta feel good to feel that love.
I love being back in my city. Any excuse to get back here and be in front of the fans, I love it. I love the energy like Belal's. Yeah, this is great. I'm just happy to be here, y'all.
And I guess if anybody can match the energy of all you fine people, it's the absolute legend, Clay Guida, right?
Thank you, Mr. Anik, for the awesome welcome. I appreciate it, guys. It's an honor to be on this panel next to some legends that I've been watching since I'm a little bit older than all of them, but I got to watch them for so long, and an absolute pleasure to be next to an Illinois state champ and a Harper College national champion, guys. You know what I always say? Wrestling is life. Thank you, Chicago, for coming out. You guys are the best.
All right, so now is not the time to be shy. We have microphones set up, and we would love to hear from the greatest fans in sports. I think we are going to start on this side. Go ahead, whoever has a hot mic. You got the microphone front and center? No. We're working the microphones around.
John, all the way in the back. I got some. Jose.
Jose Youngs, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead.
I'll start off with the former champion, Belal Muhammad. It's obviously been a while since we last saw you compete. So I guess where you at in your career, and when can fans, expect to see you back in competing? Because, you've had a lot of words with Ian Gary, Kevin Holland's had something to say about you. So when can we see you compete again?
Just waiting for one of these guys to stop talking and sign a contract. We're looking for Usman. We're ready. I'm ready. I've been ready. I'm healthy. I've been training. Been working with my boy, Jared Mearshart, fighting tomorrow. He's ready to kill tomorrow, so I've been in camp with him. I'm ready. I'm hungry. Feeling this energy, I want to fight tomorrow.
The plan seems to be that Jack Della Maddalena is going to put his title on the line against Islam. How do you see that fight playing out?
Honestly, for me, I'm not even really paying attention to anybody else. I'm looking at my next fight, my next opponent. If you guys see Usman around here, make sure you tell him I'm looking for him.
Similar question for Jamahal. It's been now a few months since we last see you compete. Where are you at in your career, and what do you make of all these light heavyweight fights coming up?
For right now, you know, I'm just trying to make my way back. Anywho, but yeah, I'm just trying to make my way back. You know, it's a tough sport. You know, it's really hard on the body. My body is taking a really big beating, and it's just about healing up and coming back and doing what I do. You know, it's actually kind of weird that people here, boy, y'all know y'all came from the same place I'm from, right? Where y'all at? Where are you at right now? Because you see where I'm at. All right, bro. Hopefully y'all can follow y'all dreams and do what y'all need to do to make something of your life.
Question for Curtis, straight back. Obviously, we got that big title fight coming up in Abu Dhabi. We got that co-main event with Jailton and Volkov coming. What do you make of those two fights, and when can we see you compete again?
Concerning
Former champion. Who are you?
Yo,
Maybe your girl will look at you the way she's looking at me right now one day. Maybe.
There's so much here.
Curtis, you can go ahead and restore order if you'd like to.
Let's be easy on Jamal. He out here. He came out here to hey, what's up? Be chill. I'm happy that the heavyweight division, we're starting to move it along. We don't got to worry about John Jones no more. I think Aspinall beats Gone. I think.
Curtis, you started that whole thing, by the way,
This is
Curtis. That's on you.
So I didn't mean to start this. I mean, y'all can keep going. Y'all can keep going. But I'm gonna be out the rest of the year. I injured my meniscus in my last fight. I probably won't be back till January. Got to get the surgery. I'm getting it on Monday, and I'll be out for 8 weeks. But I'm hoping to be back by January.
Yep. I'll finish it off with Clay, all the way in the back. You know, fans are used to seeing you compete in the United Center whenever the UFC comes here. So it's a little surreal not being in there. And, you know, how's your career been, you know, since your last fight?
Man, that's a great question. I was honored to be able to compete at the house that the great one, Michael Jordan, built back when we were all kids, man. I got to fight there back in like 2013 or 14 against Hatu Hioke. I won that fight. And then I got to take a little credit for helping Charles Oliveira on his rise to greatness. The dude beat me up in front of my home crowd, man. And Charles, I love him, man. We share the same name. Man, he's one of my favorite lightweights of all time. So it was awesome to be able to compete against him and see him on one of the best lightweight title runs ever. But yeah, now I get to be on the other side. I get to watch it from the stands with my fans and friends and family Saturday night. So I'm super pumped about that. But damn, I miss getting in the octagon. I hope I get to do it again someday. And thank you guys so much for the support.
Follow up here for Clay Guida. On that note, you said you're not retiring while you're still able-bodied. You look like you can still move. You were running around and everything.
Yeah.
So you have any plans? You have anything in the works?
Man, you know what they say. You got to win to stay in any professional sport, in any business. You got to be competitive. You got to win. I had a 3-fight skid. I would love to, you know, fight for the UFC again someday. But in the meantime, I've been winning out on the water. I just did a little bass fishing out here before I came today. So that's what I've been kind of doing right now, and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I'm a competitor at heart. I'm a wrestler at heart, like a lot of these guys, and I would love to get on the mat and get in the octagon again someday. So in the meantime, I want to give a quick shout out to my little bro, AJ Marty, Tony Marty, Zan, and Matt Bando. They're out here in the crowd somewhere, guys. Give it up for wrestling. There they are. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Question for Jon Anik. You've seen all kinds of crazy crowds. You were here yesterday for that presser. Where would you rate that in terms of like the craziest cities you've been to?
So I don't know if you were here when I took the stage, but I was in my hotel room yesterday bemoaning the fact that I wasn't at that press conference because I have not heard a domestic crowd quite that loud, and I got to experience it here today. So with respect to No, I mean, I promise you I'm not going to go to Sydney, Australia and say the same thing in a few months. This is the loudest crowd that I have heard in recent memory, to be sure.
Just one more for Belal Muhammad. Belal, I know you said at the beginning of the week, Dricus isn't welcome here. This is your city. We saw the reaction from the crowd at the press conference. How do you think this fight week has gone? And just tell us what you think happens tomorrow night.
That's what happens when you don't check in before you come to Chicago. I told him he should have came to my house. I would have signed a permission slip, and they would have cheered for him. But now you're in the wrong spot. Because Chicago, I want you guys to boo him louder than you ever booed before when he weighs in. Make sure he hears it. Make sure he knows. He's not allowed back to Chicago no more. Oh, and I got Khamzat winning by finish.
All right, it looks as though we have a fan question. Go ahead, my man.
Belal. Hey, Belal, right here. I know you don't remember me, but I remember you. I was 11, 12 years old watching you train in the gym. Get this fucking guy, get a guy out of here. I was 11, 12 years old watching you train in a Chinese restaurant turned gym. Shout out CFT. CFT. Tell the people of Chicago, how are you going to bring the belt back to the city?
My brother, I appreciate you. Yeah, I started small gym, man. Like you said, a Chinese restaurant. It was just me and Lou Taylor. Lou ain't here right now, but he's watching. But yeah, I just got the small circle around me, the people around me, and we're going to get the belt back. This time next year, guarantee it.
I can't hold it, right? Belal, another question. So if Islam beats Jack in the Box, would you fight Islam for the belt?
It's my belt, so for me, I got to work my next opponent. So after I get my next win, then I can talk about the belt.
You want to ask a question? Yeah?
Jamahal Hill, do you think you reserve a rematch with Yuri Prochazka?
Well, right now, Yuri got to win. He won. He beat me. We fought. He won. So right now, my biggest thing is just get healthy and get a win. You know, I got to get a win. I got some things I got to do before I get back to that title picture and that contender picture where I want to be at. So for right now, it's just all about work. Sometimes you're gonna get knocked back in life. It's not about getting knocked back. It's about how you respond to it. You know, and remember that for whenever you get older. As a man, you're going to have people that's going to try to knock you down, going to try to keep you from going to where you're going. Just keep your head on straight, stay focused on your goals, and you'll get there, man. Everything you want is on the other hard work.
Guys, save the booze for Dricus. Save that energy.
Hey, yo, shout out everybody on stage, but I want to know, where's Fluffy at? Let's go.
He said, where's Fluffy at? Looking for Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
Hey, Jamahal Hill. Hey, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, just like you. Hey, I just want you to tell the people how you going to come back from this upset and tell them you are a fucking true champ.
Yeah, bro, for sure, bro. It's up to me to go out there and do it, bro. You already know how it is when we come from. We don't get, ain't no hand up. There's no big, like, media. There's not a lot of exposure. I come from a gym like Belal, you know, just grinding from a bunch of guys that were really no pro fighters, no blueprint, no way to show out. So I decided to make my own, and I put my head down, I worked my ass off, and y'all see where I am today.
I got a question for Jamahal. With the fight coming up next month or in October, how do you see the rematch between Alex and Ankalaev playing out?
It's a good fight. I believe it'll be a lot more competitive than the first time around. I believe Alex is a smart fighter. I believe he does make good adjustments. He's always grinding. He's always working. The same can be said for Ankalaev. Ankalaev is a grinder. He's a very gamed opponent. But I believe it's all going to come down to adjustments that Alex makes. The important thing is on Alex to make adjustments. And we're going to see if he can make them.
Question for Jon.
How do you think this fight plays out tomorrow night?
You're talking about the main event?
Main event.
Is there a more chaotic matchup than we could put in the octagon with Dricus Du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev? This fight is going to be absolutely insane. You know, I'm a little bit surprised to see how bloated the betting line is, but I do believe Khamzat Chimaev deserves the distinction as the favorite. All I can tell you is that despite what people think in terms of Khamzat's approach, I think he's going to shoot at Dricus like a fucking cheetah in second one, and we'll see if he can take him down.
This is a question for Clay. This is a like a non-wrestling question from your shirt. I like the marlin. Have you ever caught one, and what's your biggest catch?
That's a great question, man. You guys know I love to talk wrestling, but I also love talking fishing. So this is a fishing gear company called Bob Marlin Apparel. They know I love fishing. I love Bob Marley. I love reggae music. And I run a fishing guide service called Gills and Throws of Guida. We run it around the country. We take our clients out to catch trophy fish, tarpon. I caught my first and only marlin in Costa Rica in January. So that was, it was definitely a trophy for me, guys. But yeah, you guys ever want to go fishing? Hit us up at Gills and Throws of Guida. We'll put you on the fish of a lifetime. Great question, man.
This one's for Curtis Blaydes. You recently had a fight with Riz Vankuniev, who was debuting. Do you think he's a guy who deserves to be in the top 5 of the heavyweights?
Nah, man, I was injured. I went into that the fight that night. Both my knees was injured. Both my meniscuses, they were injured. I didn't have no explosion. Couldn't use my wrestling. He barely survived that, and I was injured. I damn near want to run it back just to smash him. I damn near. He's not a guy. He's not a guy.
I got you. Question for Belal. What is next for you after losing your last fight?
#1 contender fight. Whoever it is, whether it's Shavkat, Usman, Ian, they all can get it.
Hey, not really a question, but for Belal, for my boy Jose, can you say happy birthday?
You got to order a cameo. I'm just kidding, bro. Happy birthday, man.
A question for Belal. How do you think I'm bringing the belt back to Chicago after losing to JDM? And you got to face Islam next.
I don't even know what your question was. I'm going to bring it back by beating everybody that's in front of me. The next one up is the next one down.
How do you think I'm bringing the belt back to Chicago after losing to JDM? But your next fight is going to be Islam for the title.
Just win.
Yeah, we can get the microphone away from that gentleman. Thank you.
I got a question for Jon Anik, Mr. Anik. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
You've been in the game a long time, man. What is your personal, your favorite card you have ever watched as a UFC MMA analyst and fan?
Favorite fight card? I think UFC 217 was pretty memorable. We had 3 belts change hands that night. But I always say, whenever we have a non-champion breakthrough and win a belt for the first time, those are the most special moments, and that's what's in front of Khamzat this weekend. So a lot of special ones, and I think this is the biggest fight of the year we have Saturday night. I truly believe that. You won't hear me say that again all year.
Question for Belal. You think you will be fighting Shavkat?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's injured. I don't know where he's at. But if he's ready, if he's healthy, he's the #1 contender, right? So that's the guy I want to fight.
Hey, this question's for Belal. You know, Dricus fan, I love you though, Belal. I hope that doesn't throw it off too much.
I just stopped listening.
God damn it, Belal. Okay, what's your prediction for Islam and JDM?
I think it just comes down to if Islam can get it to the ground. If it gets it to the ground, I think Islam will be levels above him on the ground and could catch a submission, but you got to get it there first.
My question is for Curtis Blaydes. I just wanted to actually say thank you for beating that Roy cheat, and unfortunately Aspinall made the other way, so thanks, man.
Hey, no worries. I needed the money, and I definitely wanted to beat him.
Question for Belal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam, brother.
When you had the belt, what did it mean to you to put on for Palestine?
It met the world, right? Obviously, everybody here is clapping. The world knows what's going on there right now. There's kids starving. There's kids dying. I wish I could do more. I wish I could do more than being right here right now. So for everybody here, be a voice. Share something. Donate something. Speak about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it. There's kids dying over there. They need our help. They need our voice. They need our time.
I got another question for Jamahal. After being in the octagon with both of them, how do you see Khalil versus Yuri playing out?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd give the edge to Yuri. I'd give the edge to Yuri. Just the awkwardness, the his physical gifts, and yeah. But the leg kicks of Khalil could be an equalizer for in that fight, just because I mean there's been times where Khalil's been susceptible to leg kicks. But it's a good fight. It's a good fight. I believe the 205 division is in a really, really good place. There's a lot of good matchups. There's a lot of fun matchups. Win or lose, I had fun in the matchups that I was a part of. And it's all about putting on the show, you know. Y'all want to see a show, right? That's what 205 does. We put on shows. We put people to sleep and we put people down. Yeah, man. It's what it is.
This is for Belal. I think you and Usman is the fight to make right now. Why do you think Usman is ducking you?
Because he's afraid. He's afraid to lose, man. He was on a 3-fight losing streak, then he won his last fight, and I think he's going to take that win and sit out for a long time and, use the glory. When you're in the cage with me, he knows it's a bad matchup. He's been ducking me since he was champion, and he knows that I'm his kryptonite.
This question's for Jamal Hill. Just because they speak about Alex Pereira's power, I want to know, how did his left hook feel? And is he the hardest hitter you ever faced?
They're busting his balls so bad.
I ain't even hear the question, bro.
All right, because they speak about Alex Pereira's power and how hard he hits. How'd that left hook feel? And is he the hardest hitter you ever faced?
No, he's not the hardest hitter. Honestly, I didn't even feel the left hook. He asked me a question about somebody I fight. Come on, bro, don't be weird. If I had to say actually, honestly, who hit the hardest, it'd probably be Santos. Thiago Santos hit hard. Thiago Santos hit really hard. There's a reason why they called him, the sludge hammer. That motherfucker hit hard, bro. Potan hits clean. He hits clean. He obviously has power, but for more so, the left hook was like, I didn't really feel it. It was more so just, I seen his legs after that. You know what I'm saying?
This question to Jon Anik, it is related to Dana White. My question is, if you see this crowd right behind us in Chicago, why we have just one event for such a long time? Why? Let's make it noise, guys! Make it noise!
Yes,
no,
sir.
I gotta think the fan response this week has the UFC thinking long and hard about another pay-per-view in Chicago, for sure.
We need one every year. We need one every year in
That
Chicago.
Salt Lake City,
One
Utah
every year.
treatment, getting one pay-per-view every year. Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, I got a question for all you guys. Why is John Jones ducking Tom Aspinall?
You don't want to lose that undefeated record. We know what it is. Like, he can be honest about it. Like, you don't want to lose the O behind your name, which is straight. Just retire and stay retired.
I think they're waiting for the White House fight for that one, guys. UFC 250. On the America's 250th birthday. I think you're going to see John Jones come out of retirement, and he's going to show Tom Aspinall what wrestling's all about.
I hope not.
Yo, my question is for Belal. My brother, what's up? What's up?
Hey, what up, brother?
What up? How are you, man? Look, we booed Dricus out the building for you yesterday, man. And it was for you. Wallahi, it was for you, bro. But I want to say, I've been challenging you to a game of one-on-one basketball for a long time now. So my question is, will you play me one-on-one?
How much you want to put on it? You meet me at any court, bring a basketball, I'll see you there. But make sure you guys keep booing Dricus.
You lucky I'm retired.
All right, my question's for Belal also. Right here, man. Right here.
What's the left?
Shout out to you. You put on a hell of a performance against Jack. Do you think you proved to these people that you have the Canelo hands?
My brother, I appreciate you. For me, it's proving it to myself, right? Me and my team, we know how hard we work. I'm the best fighter in the world. Now, next fight, I got to go out there and I got to win it, and I got to show the world where I am, where I belong, and I just keep growing. That's what this sport is. That's what it's about. But everybody can buy my program on warroom.com. Canelo hands.
Belal, right here. Yeah. Everyone from Kazakhstan waiting fight with you and Shavkat Rakhmonov. When it's gonna be? Are you trying to scare him or are you ready?
Brother, you probably got his number more than me. Call him for me. That's your boy. Is he in Kazakhstan right now?
Hey Belal, I got a question for you. Who is your toughest opponent so far, and what do you learn from that fight?
The toughest opponent so far, I would say probably.
Have any questions you guys want to ask?
I would say my toughest opponent is probably Luque. When you fight a guy like that on the rematch, he's knocked you out before. It was one of the toughest fights mentally. You had to go back in there, and you had to hope that you don't get knocked out again. So going out there, beating him the second time was probably my toughest fight.
Hey, Belal, when are you fighting next? Chicago has your back.
Is that question for Belal?
Belal, yeah.
Can you please answer for a fourth time when you're going to get back in the octagon?
When I'm fighting next, I'm hoping that tomorrow night after Dricus loses, he sees me in the parking lot and we throw hands.
What you got, bro?
This question is for Jamahal Hill. How do you feel the Chicago Bears are going to win the NFC North?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Apparently Krispy Kreme donuts too. Bro, he worked his nerve up all night to come up here for that. Y'all give him the love he deserves, all right? Give him the love he deserves.
This question's for Jon Anik. You think Khamzat has the biggest chance out of everyone in the UFC roster to be a 3-time world champion?
That's a loaded question. He is a force unlike anything I've ever seen. Are you talking about him winning belts across 3 divisions? That sounds very ambitious, but the betting odds suggest he's got a great chance to win his first title Saturday night, and I'm like you guys. I just can't wait to see it. Go ahead.
I got a question for you, John. Hypothetically, how do you see Islam versus Ilya playing out?
I do think you'll see Islam Makhachev back at 155 pounds. That's the fight, you know, that's a dream matchup. As for how it plays out, if I had to send anybody in there, maybe across 2 divisions to beat Ilia Topuria right now, I would send Islam in there. So I think he's got a great shot if, in fact, he moves back down. All right, last call. We got about 2 minutes, Chicago. Don't be shy. Looks like we got a couple more.
This question is for everyone here, all of you guys. When you guys are ready to quit in the gym, when you have no more heart left in you guys, what's the one thing you think about that pushes you over the edge? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me.
That's a good question. I think about the last time I lost. You never want to have that feeling again, so it makes you push that much harder into the gym. Losing is hard. I hate to lose more than anything, so it just makes me go that much harder and work that much more whenever I have a fight or anything else.
I mean, there's that, and my daughter's actually right here. My kids, I have children, and it's all for them. Every drop of blood, every knockdown, any injury I take, it's all for them. You know, people that come from this city, y'all know what can come with that. You know, you may not have the best opportunities, the best leg to start on, and I wanted to give my kids the best opportunity to start from whenever they leave from my household to step out to the world and be the best adults and people that they can be.
That's my answer as well. I have a daughter, and I think about all the things I want to do for her, all the places I want to bring her, and you need money for that. So I got to win these fights. So that's what drives me.
Guys, they hit it all on the head. They nailed it. It's kind of hard to come up after what those guys just said. Like the champ said, it's about the sacrifice. It's the time put in, the sacrifice, what you've done in the gym for weeks, for months. Jamal nailed it. It's about family. Curtis followed up. It's about family. And speaking of family, guys, I got Mama Guida on FaceTime right now. Say hi to Mama Guida. Hey! We always do it. I do it for the sport of wrestling, which built me. I wouldn't be here without the sport of wrestling. And, man, I do it for the fans. So thank you guys so much. Love you, Mom.
This question is for Belal. When are you going to show DDP around our lovely neighborhood, Boys Town, over here in North Chicago?
Oh, boy. Oh, I was going to show him O Block first.
We know, hello everybody. We know MMA is a tough sport. You guys sacrifice your body to entertain us. You go through a lot of injuries. Just wanted to know who inspired you to take on MMA?
My inspiration was my high school wrestling coach, Lewis Taylor. He was a PFL middleweight champion. He's still with me to this day. We've been riding together forever, and we're going to ride it to the end.
Let's go, Lou.
I think so. We're just going to take our last question. Yeah, go ahead, young man. Last question.
Just a simple question for Belal. Who do you want us to fight next? Shavkat or Usman?
Hey, one more time. Hey, Belal,
But y'all stop asking the same thing.
Come on, guys. Use your ears. Pay attention.
We're not going to go out on that note. Maybe you guys want to talk about your fighting
somebody
inspiration or something. Do we have one better final question that has not been answered thrice over?
Good.
Hey, Jamal, what are you going to do to get back on top of that mountain and get that world title back?
You answered that also, didn't you?
It's the third time someone asked that.
Well, the biggest thing
Next
is...
question.
We answered that one.
Guys, we got to go one more time. How about a hand for the stars? Clay Guida, Curtis Blaydes, Jamahal Hill.
Thank you, Shai
and Belal
Town.
Muhammad.
Thank you, Chicago. You guys are the best.
Shout out to Orland Park Pharmacy.
Don't forget, weigh-ins coming up, top of the hour, Chicago.